one of the best running backs to ever do it signs a deal here with the Tennessee Titans after we knew Derrick Henry's out 6 to 10 weeks with foot surgery. So Adrian Peterson signs up, and he got to work out early in the day. And the Titans, they like what they saw, obviously, and they picked up Peterson. So people figured was going to happen once he was brought in for a workout. So Henry, we don't know when he's coming back. And if he's out for the latter at the 10 weeks, that's going to take us to week 17 or playoff time. Tennessee Titan team. So Adrian Peterson here, he hasn't played this season at all. Last year, he was pretty decent between Washington and the Detroit Lions. 156 carries, 604 rushing yards, 7 touchdowns, 12 catches for 101 yards. So right now, if this Titan team don't make a trade or anything, in my opinion, Adrian Peterson's going to be the first and second down back for this Tennessee Titan team. And obviously the in-between the tackles and short yardage guy, because they got no one on the roster really who could do it. And the passing downs back would be Jordan McNichols, who we've seen him in that role be pretty decent so far this season. So right here, they add Adrian Peterson, 35 years old. We'll see what he could do here. I don't know how much left he really has in the tank, but there were some games last season where you're like, wow, Adrian Peterson is getting the job done. So right now, him and McNichols are going to be the top 2 pickups in fantasy leagues this week here, assuming a trade don't happen within the next 24 hours before the NFL trade deadline. So Adrian Peterson back in the league here. This guy, hopefully he has something left in the tank, because I think he fits pretty well with Ryan Tannehill and this Tennessee Titan team to go with A.J. Brown and Julio Jones if he ever gets back on the field at 100%. So right now, he's going to be a big pickup this week, no doubt about it, and rightfully so. Still, he's a big name in the game, no doubt. I don't think he's going to be tearing things up like he used to back in the day with the Vikings, but I think this guy could average 50, 60 yards a game and possibly find the end zone every other few games here for this team, because Peterson's still a big physical back. He still keeps himself in shape, and he got the call here to get in there with the Tennessee Titans. So with Derrick Henry out, opens a door of opportunity for Adrian Peterson, and this week he's definitely a big add on the waiver wire, but I still would prioritize Jordan McNichols over him, because we don't know what that Peterson has left, to be honest. But obviously, he's a guy you must get out there on your roster. So Adrian Peterson, he worked out earlier this morning with Tennessee. Henry news definitely was confirmed by Mike Vrabel on the Tennessee Titans, and now Peterson signs a deal with them. See if he gets into game action right away at the Los Angeles Rams on Sunday Night Football in Week 9. So AP back in the league here, and he signs with the Titans, and we'll see if he has any impact for the Titans and fantasy owner for the rest of the season.